Greetings, magical souls. Today's a little bit different. I pulled out a deck of cards and I said, are there any messages for beauty and magic? And as you know, I'm doing this for myself really, but I'm just sharing it in case it helps somebody else. So initially I was just sitting here going, is there anything for the beauty and magic for today? And now I've decided to actually include this as one of the videos. So I got 4 cards out, and they are number 24 and 26 and 34 and 36. What I love most, and I will share them with you, is that I have 2 cards with swans on them. And if I sit here and I think about trying to find the magic and the beauty, I think we can all agree that whenever we think about a swan, we think it is one of the most beautiful creatures that we have in nature. So I love that. But there is a bigger message here. So here are the cards. We have a beautiful eagle here. And this is the constellation of Aquila. And the message on here is power. So I always love the birds. They're always very much an angelic presence for me, but also seeing things from very different perspectives, taking that bird's eye view. But it's this power, because during these times, we are reclaiming our power that we've given away. And the power that is going to emerge from you and every other being on this planet is true power, and it is this inner power, and it is this almost divine power. It's not this sort of 3D power that's been so heavily abused. So the message there really was, remember your power, remember who you are, remember what you are. You come from the stars. Never, ever, ever feel small and insignificant. You are not. You are a piece of source. Okay, the next one I love. It is the nebula flame. And on here is ingenuity. Sorry, I'm just checking that I can see that properly. All right, so ingenuity. Now, I love the word ingenuity because to me, it means inner genius. And so this is my message to you here today, is that you have an inner genius. We all do. The fact that we've been led to believe that geniuses are only few amongst us is also not true. So, and this is the flame. And I love that the flame is always, for me, is always about dragon energy and that flame that burns within. So remember your ingenuity, remember your inner genius, remember what you're capable of. You are capable of creating worlds. And remember that your inner flame can never be dimmed. I think the dragons spoke about that recently in the poem. And again, the message, you have the power to create worlds through your inner spark, through your inner genius. That is why it needs to come out. This is your true beauty and your true magic. The next one is the nebula of Omega, and the message on here is limitless. And here we have the one swan. So again, just thinking about your power, remembering who you are, you're a spark of the divine. You have an inner genius. You have an inner flame. And what is all of this? Remember that you come from the stars. So stop limiting yourself. Stop playing small. Remember that you are limitless. This is part of your beauty and your magic. You're not meant to be here playing small. You're meant to expand into your limitless nature, because that limitless nature, which is part of the all, lives within you. And the last one is the constellation Cygnus. And again, we have the swan. And this message on here is about compassion. So I'm reminded of why I started these 30 days. It was really to help me find the beauty and the magic in the world when I was feeling quite devastated by things. So it's the self-compassion firstly. What we have within us is more easily given to others. So when we can cultivate self-compassion and give us love and compassion first, we can naturally give it so much easier to others. And in this very divided world at the moment, and tempers flaring, and just with everything going on, I think it's a beautiful gift to give that, first of all, to ourselves so that we can continue to shine our light, step into our power, reclaim our power, remember our flame, remember that we're limitless, all of these beautiful things, but also then extend that to others, because that's how we change the world. We change the world through remembering that we are all part of the one. We are all part of the cosmos. We are all part of source. And so this illusion of separation disappears. And even though we're all having our own very personal human experience, we remember that other viewpoints are allowed and are just that. They are other viewpoints. And so naturally, all the division and perhaps some of those triggering viewpoints become something very different. And when we do that, we just fill the world with more love, more kindness, more compassion, more space to allow not only our own stuff to emerge, but other people's as well. Never forget who you are. Never forget your beauty, your magic. See you tomorrow here, just us together. Thank you.